In the golden era of Nigerian pop music, a name echoed from car stereos to dance halls. Felix Liberty, the smooth talking, sweet singing lover boy who serenaded a nation. But behind the charm and chart topping hits was a man on a roller coaster through fame, excess, broken relationships, and finally redemption. This is the story of Felix Liberty, his music, his mistakes,
I'm
and
your lover boy, lover boy. I'm your boyfriend.
Felix Liberty was born in Edo State, Nigeria, into a home full of rhythm. His elder brother, Aigbe Lebarty, was already a well-known high-life band leader. Young Felix soaked up the sounds, highlife, disco, soul, and by the late 1970s, he was playing with Tony Stubby's collection of stars and jamming alongside musicians like William Four of the Mighty Flames, Frankie Song, Byron Song, and Vincent AKD in a band called the Dynamite. In 1979, he released his debut album,
Yes, I'm
Girls for Sale,
upset.
a bold title that showed
Take a look to
he
your
was unafraid to
right.
provoke and was eager to be heard.
Yes, I'm
He went on to
upset.
release Don't Take My Girl in the same year under Jico Park Records label, though his first was on EMI Records label. But it was just a warm up for what was to come.
I want it.
In 1982, he dropped Loverboy, and Nigeria fell head over heels with songs like Ada, Chi Chi, Ngozi, and Ego. Liberty crafted pop music that was local in language but universal in appeal. He sang mostly in English and Igbo, even though he was a Doo by birth. Why? Because he wanted his music to cross ethnic line, and it worked. His popularity exploded in eastern Nigeria, where fans couldn't get enough of his romantic lyrics and smooth delivery. The name Loverboy stuck. He even named a follow-up album Loverboy 1983. For a while, Felix Liberty was Nigerian pop music.
One, two, three.
Subsequently, Felix Liberty released several albums, including Bobo 1984, African Boy 1986, One Life to Live 1989, Better Be Sure 1991, and 419 1992. It is important to note that his most outstanding albums, including Loverboy and Loverboy 1983, were all produced by the late ace producer Jake Solo. And these albums are some of the landmark productions by the late revered producer. And as usual with other production of that era, Jake Solo moved things to London, where the production of the Loverboy album was executed with British session men and backing vocals at the Point Recording Studio in London. 1983 was produced at Tabansi Studios in Onitsha and featured Nigerian session men, but also introduced backup singers Bumi Olajubu and Tina Onwudigwe, who later became stars in their own right. Following the untimely passing of Jake Solo, Felix Liberty took charge of the production of his next album project, Bobo, which came in 1984, and most of his subsequent releases. Apart from his own production or his own recordings, Felix Liberty also took part in the recording sessions for other artists, notably Chris Okote and Dizike Falola.
Just give me your loving. Just give me your love. Just give me your loving. Oh, chee chee.
But fame often comes with a heavy price. By the late 80s, Liberty was living the fast life, fame, money, and women. He had relationships with 7 different women, fathering 19 children. In later interviews, he called that chapter of his life chaotic and destructive. He once confessed that he was trying to fill a spiritual void with pleasure and it nearly destroyed him. In 1989, he released One Life to Live, featuring the classic Ifeoma, a bittersweet hit that many say hinted at his inner conflict. As the 1990s rolled in, Felix Liberty began to fade from the spotlight. He released one final secular album, 419, in 1992, a biting commentary on deceit and corruption. Then silence. Liberty relocated to the United States, where he reportedly drove taxis in New York away from cameras and fans. It was during this quiet period that something changed. In the mid 1990s, Felix Liberty found what he called true peace through Christianity. He gave his life to Christ, abandoned secular music, and enrolled in Bible school in the United States with support from fellow singer turned pastor Chris Okoti. On returning to Nigeria, he founded the Soul Winners for Christ ministry in Benin City, where he now serves as a pastor. Jesus is coming again. His new mission, preaching against the very lifestyle he once glorified. He called polygamy demonic, saying it nearly ruined his life. In a powerful public act of atonement, he legally married Rosemary, the mother of his first four children, and apologized to the others for the years of confusion. Felix Liberty's story is not just one of rise and fall, it is one of reflection. His music lives on in Nigeria's collective memory, on throwback playlists, in weddings, and on radio. His life, meanwhile, stands as a cautionary tale and a testimony. A man who had it all, lost it all, and found something deeper. From Girls for Sale to Soul Winners, his journey shows that grace can be right. And if you ever danced to Ada or sang along to Ifeoma, then you know the magic of Felix Liberty. And if you ever made mistakes you thought couldn't be fixed, maybe his story gives you hope too. Thanks for watching Music in My ES TV, where we bring you the sounds and stories of Nigeria's musical legends. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep the music playing and the memories alive. Peace. I'm out of here.